There is so much back and forth about what God has done, what He has not done, what He revealed to somebody, what He hasn't revealed to somebody. And while we focusing on the back and forth of the verses of those two, how about we just focus on God? How about we just focus on our own personal relationships with God, worry about what He spoke to us rather than what He spoke to someone else? Because you don't know what God told somebody else unless they tell you. And you don't got to believe it, but understand you need your focus to only be on your relationship with God and what He revealed to you. If God spoke to me and He revealed to me who my God ordained spouse is, that ain't up to you to be putting your input in on it. Like, because if He didn't tell you, it's because He just didn't tell you. That don't mean He didn't tell me. And that don't mean He didn't tell somebody else. Granted, if you see a kingdom spouse word and you don't agree with it, scroll past it. If you don't know what's going on, why are you calling it deception? This is a lot of people's problem nowadays. They focus too much on the situation or their lack of, instead of focusing on God. Whether God revealed to you who your kingdom spouse is or not, your focus should be on God regardless. We're supposed to be in fellowship with God. We're supposed to be seeking Jesus. And please remember that every word is not for everybody. If you're seeing a kingdom spouse prophetic word about a prodigal spouse, whatever, and you're not agreeing with it, maybe it's because it's not your word. Did you take it back to God? Did you take that word back to God? Did you test the Spirit and take that word back to God? Did you sit with God? Did you sit in His presence? Did you sit at the feet of the Lord and ask Him before you started running your mouth off about someone else's situation? I encourage you to stay in your own lane. And in that lane, you need to be seeking the face of Jesus Christ. You need to be sitting at His feet. You need to be sitting at God's feet to get your answers. And we need to stop worrying about other people's journey. We need to stop worrying about what other people was told by God in the time when they was in God's presence. We need to really stop worrying about the next person and looking at their situation. Let's keep it cool with that. To me, there shouldn't be a back and forth. There shouldn't be a war in the body of Christ about if God revealed something to them or not. That's not the focus at all. What y'all need to start doing is praying. Y'all need to start working on their prayer life and actually get in the presence of God, have that relationship with God. Do you have a prayer life? And if you do, again, focus your attention on the Most High God. Focus your attention on Him and Him only. I just want us all to shift our perspective, to shift our focus back to God. That's what He wants. That's what He wants for all it is. He wants us. God should be your everything. You should be living for the Lord. Romans 12:1-2 says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Philippians 2:13 says, for it is God who works in you both to will and to do for His good pleasure. In 2 Corinthians 5:15 it says, and He died for all, that those who live should live no longer for themselves, but for Him who died for them and rose again. Are you doing what God called and purposed you to do? Are you living for God? Are you spreading the gospel? Are you using the gifts that God gave you and walking according to His perfect will for your life? Let's do that. Where's your focus? Y'all be blessed.